Assalomu alaykum hammaga. Bugungi darsimizda Cambridge 15-testini readingni qilishda davom ettiramiz va bu qismda test 2 passage 2 ikkinchi passageni birgalikda bajarishga harakat qilamiz va bu qismda o'zingiz ko'rganingizdek should we try to bring extinct species back to life. Demak biz extinct degani o'lib ketgan vymrshli degan o'sha qirilib ketgan species hayvonot turlarini hayotga qaytarishimiz kerakmi degan savol bor ekan, savol berilgan ekan. Va bu qismda birinchi navbatda savollarni turlarga qarab olishimiz kerak va o'zingiz ko'rganingizdek 14-dan 17-gacha bo'lgan which paragraph contains the following information matching information qaysi bir paragrafda qaysi bir ma'lumot borligini tekshirish va topish hisoblanadi va bu qismda o'zingiz ko'rganingizdek e'tiborli berishga arziydigan qism and b ya'ni nota bene you may use any letter more than once. Demak bitta letter bitta harfni bir martadan ko'p ishlatishingiz mumkin ekan. Masalan C harf ikki marta ishlatilishi mumkin, ikkita savolga javob bo'lishi mumkin va bu qismda keyingi savol turlari no more than 2 words. Demak faqat ikkitagina so'z ishlatishimiz mumkin ekan. Ikkitadan ko'p so'z ishlatsak savollarimizga javoblar xato bo'ladi va bundan keyin esa savol turimiz The Holy Mammoth Revival Project. Mammoth Revival Project Mamutni qaytarish ortga qaytarish proyekti va bu feeling the summary bo'ladi. Demak shuning uchun ham faqatgina mammoth haqida javoblarni ma'lumotlarni topishimiz kerak va bu ma'lumotlar with high probability katta ehtimollik bilan ikkitadan yoki uchta paragrafda bo'lishi mumkin va undan keyin oxirgi savol turi esa matching information. Bu qismni o'zingiz ko'rganingizdek match each statement with the correct person and b nota bene you may use any letter more than once. Bitta letterni ikki marta ishlatishimiz mumkin va bu qismda faqatgina list of people berilgan va odamlarga qarab ketish orqali ma'lumotlarni topishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Shuning uchun ham birinchi navbatda men Mammoth Revival Projectni birinchi qilib olaman, keyin buni qilaman, ya'ni matching people da qilaman, matching information qilaman, undan keyin esa matching information emas, bu matching people mana shunaqa savol turini men bilmayman ismini. Xo'p, shundan keyin esa men buni matching information qilishni boshlayman. Demak, bu qismda Holy Mammoth Revival Project mamutlar haqida gaplashishimiz kerak. Mamutlar, where is it? So we will try to find this information. Demak topdim, e-paragrafda ekan. Another popular candidate for this technology is Holy Mammoth. Xo'p, demak o'qishimiz kerak. Professor George Church, mana Professor George Church bor. Demak bu qismda savollarni o'qigan holda, javoblarni o'qigan holda taxminiy bizga nima kerakligini o'shani topishga harakat qilamiz. George Church and his team are trying to identify something which enabled mammoths to live in the tundra. Xo'p, tundrada yashashga imkoniyat bergan nimanidir identifikatsiya, ya'ni topishga harakat qilayotgan ekan, topamiz endi. Focusing on cold resistant, the main way in which the extinct woolly mammoth as its nearest living relative, the Asian elephant, differ. By pinpointing which genetic traits made it possible for mammoths to survive the icy climate of the tundra. Hop, mana keyword, genetic trait. Hop, demak bu qismda pinpointing which the project's goal is to return the mammoths. Demak mamutlarni tundrada icy climate, ya'ni muzli klimatda yashashini omon qolishini survive qilishiga sabab bo'lgan, possible qilgan va возможно qilgan genetic traitlarni topishga harakat qilar ekan. Shuning uchun ham javob genetic traits bo'ladi. Genetic traits bo'ldi. Bunga e'tibor berishingiz kerak. Savolda masalan traits yozilgan, siz ham javobda genetic traits yozmasangiz, bu savolingizga javob xato bo'ladi, chunki genetic traits degan shundan har bittasini to'liq yozish kerak. Keyingisi, according to Church, introducing Asian elements to the tundra would involve certain physical adaptations to minimize physical adaptations to minimize noun. To survive in the tundra, the species would need to have mammoth-like features like of thicker hair, something of reduced size, and more something. Okay, let's just find this information. Hop, ketdik. Hop, involve certain physical adaptation to minimize. Physical adaptation kerak bizga, minimization kerak. Hop, topamiz. Expanding the range to the huge extent of the tundra. Hop, necessary adaptation would topdim. To minimize what? Necessary adaptation would include smaller ears, thicker hair, extra insulating fat for the purpose of reducing heat loss in the tundra. All traits found in the now extinct Holy Mammoth. Demak, hamma javob shunda va 19-savol 20-21-savoldan keyin keladi. Javobi keyin keladi. Bu qismda agar sizda vocab muammo bo'ladigan bo'lsa, siz bu javoblarni o'tkazib olishingiz tayin, chunki masalan 19 20 21 tartibda keladi deb o'ylaysiz, lekin masalan 19-savolga javob borincha oxirida kelgan, 20-21 savolga javob bir boshroqda kelgan. Bu qismda yozgandek, masalan thicker hair kelgan, masalan thicker hair degan sizda keyword bo'ladi. Thicker hairni atrofidagi, chunki and deyishdi, shuni atrofidagi javoblar sizni javobingiz bo'lishi ehtimoli katta. Masalan smaller ear dedi, something of reduced size, demak kichkinaroq yoki hajmi kuchaytirilgan. Demak bu qismda ears bo'lishi javobi aniq. And more nima? Ko'p, more, extra ni sinonimi? Insulating fat. Demak bu qismda ears va insulating fat yozib qo'yaman. Insulating fat and ears. Insulating fat and ears. Ketdi. Introducing ancient elephants to the tundra would involve certain physical adaptations. Qanaqadir fiziki, jismoniy adaptatsiyalarni o'z ichiga olar ekan. To minimize what? To minimize nima? Mana bu qismda yozilgan. Heat loss, reducing heat loss. Demak bu qismda javobimiz heat loss bo'ladi. Heat loss javobimiz bo'ladi. Shu bilan tugadi bu qism. Undan keyingisiga o'tamiz. Repopulating the tundra with mammoths and Asian elephant mammoths hybrids would also have an impact on environment which will help to reduce temperatures and decrease something. Xo'p, demak bu qismda and borligi sababli bu keyword bo'ladi. O'zingiz ko'rganingizdek, chunki agar and bilan keladigan bo'lsak, ular bir-biriga yaqin kelgan bo'ladi. Masalan, reduce temperature ni topib olsak, keyingi savolga javobni ham topib olamiz. Xo'p, ketdik, birgalikda topamiz. Xo'p, mana yozilgan. This repopulation of tundra and the boreal forests of Eurasia and North America with large mammals could also be a useful factor in reducing carbon emissions. Hope elephants punch holes through snow and knock down trees, which encourage grass growth. This grass would reduce temperatures, and mitigate emissions for melting permafrost and decrease emissions. Emissions the keyword bo'lar ekan. From melting permafrost. Emissions. Mitigate synonymda decrease. O'sha uchun ham topdim. Emissions. Bo'ldi. Maybe carbon emissions javob. Qisqasi emission yoki carbon emission. Demak bu qismda javob berilgan. Masalan, bu yoqda yozilgan sizga yozilgan reducing carbon emissions. Mitigating emissions, mitigating carbon emissions. Ikkalasidan bittasi javob bo'ladi. Demak bu qismda javoblar tugadi. Har bittasi hammasi bitta paragrafda kelganini o'zingiz ko'rishingiz mumkin. Endi men rangini o'zgartirib olaman-da, boshqasiga o'taman. Xo'p, endi men bu qismga o'tishim kerak. Odamlarni topgan holda savollarga javoblarni topishim kerak bo'ladi. Novak kerak menga. Archer kerak, Shapiro kerak. Archer, Shapiro, Novak. Novak yana bitta bor. Archer, Shapiro, Archer, Shapiro here. And she continues. Bu qismda e'tibor berishingiz kerak bo'lgan qism, ko'pchilik o'quvchilar nima qilishadi? Ko'pchilik o'quvchilar shu odamlarning ismlarini ko'rishadi, odamlarning ismlari orqali savollarga javoblarni topib olaman deb o'ylashadi, lekin ko'pchilik vaziyatlarda bu losing strategy bo'lib chiqadi. Bu strategiya orqali siz baraka topmaysiz. Bunga sabab nimada? Chunki ko'pchilik vaziyatlarda yozishadi Shapiro masalan Novak deb yozishadi, lekin keyingi qismda masalan paragraf boshida berishgan bo'lsa, masalan bunaqa vaziyatda paragraf boshida berilgan bo'lsa, asosiy holida sizga paragraf oxirida yana berib qo'yishadi. She, he deb berib qo'yishadi. Masalan siz o'sha paragraf boshidagi ism bor qismlarni o'qishda paragraf oxiridagi ism emas, balki reference word nimaligini bilasiz, o'sha sinonim, masalan parafraza qilingan joylarni o'qimaysiz, o'sha orqali siz ma'lumotlarni topolmaysiz, xato qilish ehtimollaringiz kattalashadi. O'sha uchun ham hamma qismni o'qishga e'tibor berishingiz kerak bo'ladi va bu qismda men bu videoni masalan xo'p, hamma narsani o'qisam sizlar zerikib qolasiz. O'sha uchun ham men hamma narsani topib o'shalarni belgilab ketishga harakat qilaman. Masalan ben Novak bu qismda keyword, qariyman bu qismda he, she, it yo'q. Undan keyin qismda Archer bor, mana bu qismda he, she, it yo'q. Maybe bundan keyin Ben Shapiro yana bitta bor. Bo'ldi. Demak bu qismda bo'ldi. Shu bilan javoblarni topishimiz mumkin bo'ladi. Faqat o'qiymiz va topamiz. Demak bu o'qishdan oldin bu qismda savollarga keywordlarni topib olishim kerak, chunki keywordlarni topganimda men eslaymanda, eslashim uchun. Xo'p, introducing an extinct species to its original habitat could improve health of a particular species living there. Improve the health of particular species living there. Xo'p, mayli. Tushundim. Boshqa speciesni topishimiz kerak bu qismda. It's important to species degani hayvonot turi degani. It's important to concentrate on the causes of an animal extinction. Causes? animal extinction. Causes e'tibor berishimiz kerak deyishdi. O'shani topishimiz kerak. A species brought back from extinction could have an important beneficial impact on vegetation of habitat. O'shani topishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Our current efforts at preserving biodiversity are insufficient. Current efforts. Hozirgi harakatlarimiz yetarli emas deyishdi. O'sha narsani topishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Ko'pchilikni topishga harakat qilamiz. Xo'p. Demak, birga o'qishni boshlaymiz. Genesis aims to bring bird back to research on ambitious project. Xo'p, ambitious project which now aims to bring bird back to life through a process known as de-extinction. Basic premise involves using cloning technology to turn the DNA of extinct animals into a fertilized embryo, which is carried by the nearest relative still in existence. In this case, the abandoned band-tailed pigeon before being born as breeding animal. Okay. Are one of the pioneer species in this field, but they're far from okay. Whatever. It's bu yerda javob yo'q. He points out that decades since it went extinct, there has been a spread in dangerously debilitating facial tumor syndrome, which threatened the existence of Tasmanian devils in the island's other notorious resident. Hope would have prevented this spread. Demak tushunamiz. Would have prevented this spread because they would have killed significant numbers of Tasmanian devils. Okay. Cancer had popped up previously. It would have learned out. The return of thylacines to Tasmania could help to ensure that devils are never again subject to risk of this kind. Xo'p, demak bu qismda javobni topdik, chunki aytishdi bitta hayvonni qaytarilishi ikkinchi hayvonga yordam berishi mumkin va bu qismda mana 23-da beriladi. Reintroducing an extinct species to origins of habitat could improve the health of a particular species living there. Demak javobimiz bu archer bo'lar ekan. Demak bu qismda archer degan javobni ketdik. B bo'ldi. Xo'p. Archer ketdi. Archer ketdi. Xo'p, keyingisi. Demak, Archer ketdi, bu qism ketdi. Ishlatmaymiz buni. C ga o'tamiz. Ben Shapiro. The idea of de-extinction is what we can reverse this process, bringing species that no longer exist back. Okay, fine. There's no way to bring back something that went extinct a long time ago. More practical approach for long extinct species to take the DNA of extinct species as a template, ready for the inversion of standard of extinct animal to create something new, hybrid based on living species. Whatever. We don't need it. We don't have it. Job yo'q hozircha. For us, the goal has always been replacing the extinct species with suitable replacement. Hop, mayli. Since the disappearance of this key species, system in the eastern US have suffered as a lack of disturbance caused by thousands of passenger pigeons breaking trees and branches. Hope, mana trees and branches vegetation body means that there has been minimal need for regrowth. Demak bu qismda o'qing. Oxirgisini o'qiymiz. According to Novak, this hybridized band-tailed pigeon with the added nesting habits of passenger pigeon could in theory re-establish the forest disturbance, thereby creating a habitat necessary for great many other native species to thrive. Demak, bu qismda o'zingiz ko'rganingizdek, bu qismda boshqa mana nima edi? Masalan, vegetationni yaxshi bo'lar ekan, vegetation yaxshi bo'ladi. Demak, bu qismda Novakni javob bo'lganligi sababli ham A ni belgilab qo'yamiz. Yana davom etamiz endi. Xo'p. Rangini o'zgartirib olaman. Demak, keyingi qismga o'taman-da, Novakka ham ketdi. Ben Shapiro. Keyingi qismda Shapironi topishga harakat qilishimiz kerak. Church. We don't have information about church, right? No, we have information. Xo'p, Shapironi o'qiymiz, xo'p. We know that we are doing today is not enough. Demak, ketdi bo'ldi. We know that what we are doing today is not enough. We have to be willing to take some calculate and measure risk. Xo'p, not enough degani bu javob topildi. Demak, bu qismda insufficient degan javobni olamiz. C bo'ladi. Insufficient degani yetarlicha emas degani, not enough degani. Shuning uchun ham bu qismda Shapironi oldik, lekin yana bitta savolimiz bor. O'sha savolni topib olishimiz kerak bo'ladi. It's important to concentrate on the causes of animal extinction. Cause degan savolni topishimiz kerak. Mana, she prefers to focus on the debate on how this emerging technology could be used to prevent extinction. No, bu qismda yo'q. Causes yo'q, yo'q. Xo'p, demak causes animals extinction. It's important to concentrate on the cause of animals extinction. Xo'p, demak yo'q. No, I don't have a cheaper for that could be used to fully understand the various species which extinct and the which is to make genetic. Here. Job again. She prefers to focus on the debate on how this emerging technology could be used to fully understand why various species went extinct in the first place. Demak, ana shu keyword bo'ladi. O'zi birinchi navbatda nimaga yo'q ketdi degan savol, nimaga yo'q ketdi? Cause degan savol, demak bu qismda javob bo'ladi. Demak, bu qismda javobimiz Shapiro bo'lar ekan. Shuning uchun ham seni yana bir marta ishlatishimizga to'g'ri kelar ekan. Demak, bu qismda javoblarimiz tugadi. 23-26 gacha qildik. Undan keyin esa keyingi qilinadigan ishimiz bu matching information. Demak, javoblarni topishga harakat qilamiz. Birgalikda reference to how further disappearance could be avoided. Further disappearance avoided. Topishimiz kerak. Demak, avoiding further disappearance. Shuni o'qib olishim kerak edi tekstda ko'rasan, chunki ko'p vaqtim ketib qoldi. Ko'p vaqtim ketgani yo'q, test qotganim uchun ko'p vaqtim ketmadi, lekin birinchi navbatda o'qib keyin savollarga qaraganimda bu menga manfaatliroq bo'lar edi, lekin o'sha ishni qilmadim. Keyin safar qilaman. Xo'p, the appearance of multiple species could be avoided. Xo'p, qani further disappearance of multiple species. Xo'p, qani o'qigandek bo'ldim men deydi. Creating habitat many other native species to thrive degan narsa bor. Avoid da bu menimcha. Maybe I think this is one. This is the one. No, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Hope maybe I'll just put D, but now I will not choose D. Hope of multiple species could be avoided. Multiple species degan javob bu qismda bor. Tasmanian ana bor, devil bor. Bu qismda lekin bittada u. Lekin bizga multiple species kerak. Still existence or one of the bo'ldi. Demak, javobni D qilib olaman, chunki mana bu yozilgan. Thereby creating a habitat necessary for a great many other native species to thrive. Demak, bu qismda agar o'sha ish qilsak, bu multiple species yo'q ketmaydi, o'sha uchun ham D ni olamiz. Keyingisi explanation of a way of reproducing an extinct animal using the DNA of explanation of a way of reproducing an extinct animal using the DNA of only that species. Xo'p, demak, bu qismda o'qigandek bo'ldim. Mana bu bor shekilli. Mana, there's no way to bring back. No. Bumas. Maybe this one. The basic premise involves using cloning technology to turn the DNA of extinct animals into a fertilized embryo, which is carried by the nearest living cell in existence. Hop. Yo'q, u emas, chunki boshqa speciesni ham relative speciesni ham anasini olyapti, chunki dan foydalanyapti. I don't know. No. I don't know. Hop, demak bu javobimiz emas. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Not this one. Not this one too. Oh, here maybe. No. Hop. Maybe it's this one. DNA bo'ldi, shuni olishga harakat qilamiz. Demak, bu qismda fertilized embryoga masalan using cloning technology of the turn the DNA of extinct animal into fertilized embryo. Xo'p, o'shani ayni olaman. O'sha embrioni olib DNA haqida gap ketirgan, o'sha hayvonning o'zimiz DNA haqida gap ketirgani uchun ham ayni olishga harakat qildim. Qaror qildim. Bilmayman, javob xato bo'lishi mumkin, javob to'g'ri bo'lishi mumkin. O'zingiz tekshirib olasizlar. Xo'p, a reference to a habitat which has suffered following the extinction of the species. Habitat which has suffered following the extinction of species. Demak, bu qismda aniq o'qidik. Demak, bu qismda pigeon haqida gap ketganda, masalan, mana bu qismda bor edi. When it comes to breeding, blah blah blah. Mana, since the disappearance of this key species, the ecosystem have suffered. Demak, bu qismda D bo'ladi, yana bir marta javobimiz. Hop, D bo'ladi. Ketdik, keyingisiga o'tamiz. Mention of the exact point at which a particular species became extinct. Exact point at which exact point kerak bizga, exact vaqt kerak. A particular species become extinct. Hop, uni topishga harakat qilamiz. Exact pointni. Demak, DDA yana bitta so'zni boshqasini ishlatishga harakat qilamiz. Came to end. Mana, sadly the passenger pigeon's existence came to an end on 1st September when the last living specimen died at the zoo. Hop. Yana ham bo'ladimi? G'alati, mayli, emas. Fine, whatever. Demak, DA bo'ldi. Bilmadim, xato qilgandirman. Taxmindan xato qildim. Xato qilgan bo'lsam, mayli, xato qilmagan bo'lsam, mayli. Demak, charchadim. Shu bilan bugungi videoni yakun yasaymiz, chunki savollarga hammasiga javob topdik. Wow, that was bad thing. Here, right? Oh, here, right? Bo'ldi, demak, hamma savollarga javob topdik, menimcha. Savollarga javoblarni tekshira olmayman, chunki tekshira olamanmi yoki? Tekshira olaman. Xo'p, tekshirib o'tirmaymiz, chunki hozir vaqtimiz yo'q bu narsaga. Shu bilan bo'ldi. Hammaga rahmat. Videoni ko'rganlar uchun shu bilan bugungi videomiz o'z nihoyasiga yetadi. Keyingi videolarda ko'rishguncha.